Some people are born into the world quietly, and some arrive like a storm, shaking everything in their path. This is the story of a boy from Gary, Indiana, a boy who would become the most famous human being on the planet. Michael Joseph Jackson, the king of pop. August 29th, 1958, Gary, Indiana. A working-class city built on steel and sweat. A place where the American dream felt very far away. In a small two-bedroom house at 2300 Jackson Street, Catherine and Joe Jackson welcomed their seventh child. They named him Michael. The world had no idea what had just arrived. Joe Jackson was a man of contradictions. On one hand, he turned his sons into global stars. On the other, he did it with fear. Michael wrote in his autobiography, Moonwalk, "My father was a genius when it came to the stage, but he was no parent."
You missed the step again. Do you know what happens to boys who miss their steps? They end up in that mill out there. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
Then again. From the top. All of you.
The rehearsals were brutal. The punishment was real. And the little boy who sang so beautifully was terrified.
The Jackson 5 signed with Motown Records in 1969. Their first single, I Want You Back, shot straight to number one. Michael was 11 years old. He was the youngest artist ever to reach number one on the Billboard Hot 100. But even as the world fell in love with this child, his own childhood was slipping away. 11 years old, at the top of the world, but already a prisoner of it. 1982, Michael Jackson released Thriller. The music world was never the same again. It became the best-selling album in human history. Over 70 million copies sold worldwide. At the 1984 Grammy Awards, Michael won 8 Grammys in a single night, a record that stood for decades.
Thank you so much. These awards mean everything to me. I love you all. Thank you.
Michael wasn't just making music. He was building mythology.
Michael, this isn't a record. This is a cultural event.
Do you think they'll understand it? Everything I'm trying to say?
In 20 years, in 50 years, people will still know exactly where they were when they first heard this.
March 25th, 1983. The Motown 25th Anniversary television special. Michael Jackson performed Billie Jean. And then he did something no one had ever seen. One foot slid backward while his body moved forward. The moonwalk. Fred Astaire called Michael the next morning. He said, "What you did last night was the greatest thing I have ever seen."
After Thriller, the world watched Michael's appearance begin to change. His skin grew lighter. Questions turned to rumors. Rumors turned to cruelty. The truth was far more painful. Michael had vitiligo, an autoimmune condition that destroys melanin cells in the skin. There is no cure. His dermatologist confirmed the diagnosis in 1986. His autopsy confirmed it again in 2009. Michael Jackson did not bleach his skin. His body was destroying its own color from the inside.
People have been speculating for years about your skin. What is the truth?
I have a skin disorder that destroys the pigmentation of the skin. It is something I cannot help. When people make up stories that I don't want to be who I am, it hurts me. I can't control it. I wish I could.
January 27th, 1984. Michael Jackson was filming a Pepsi commercial at the Shrine Auditorium. During the sixth take, pyrotechnics fired too early. Michael's hair caught fire. He continued dancing for 4 seconds before anyone realized what was happening. He was rushed to hospital with second and third degree burns to his scalp. This was the moment doctors believe Michael was first introduced to powerful painkillers. A chain of events that would ultimately lead to his death. Michael bought the Sycamore Valley Ranch in 1988. He renamed it Neverland. It had a private zoo, a theme park, a movie theater. Michael said, "I am Peter Pan. I never had a childhood. I am trying to recreate it." But behind the magic, a profound loneliness. He told a close friend, "I am the loneliest person in the world."
Everyone wants Michael Jackson. Nobody wants Michael. I built this place so children could feel magic, because nobody gave me magic. From age 5, perform, smile. Smile even when you're breaking inside. I just wanted to be a child. Just once.
In 2003, British journalist Martin Bashir spent 8 months filming Michael Jackson. The documentary aired February 3rd, 2003. Over 38 million people watched in the UK alone. Michael called the documentary a betrayal. Within weeks, Santa Barbara prosecutors announced a criminal investigation.
He sat in my home. He ate at my table. And then this. I have never in my life harmed a child. I have dedicated my life to children, and now they want to destroy me for it.
The trial lasted 4 months. Michael arrived at the courthouse in pajamas on one occasion, shocking the world. But inside that courtroom, the evidence told a different story. On June 13, 2005, the verdict came. Not guilty on all 14 counts. Michael collapsed when he heard the words. But the damage was already done. He left America. He never truly came back to who he was before. In 2009, Michael Jackson announced his comeback. 50 shows, the O2 Arena in London. This is it. 750,000 tickets sold in under 4 hours, a world record. He was 50 years old, and the world still wanted him. In rehearsals at the Staples Center, those who were there said he was extraordinary, still the greatest performer alive. But behind the scenes, his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, was giving him something far more dangerous than any stage.
Michael, that was extraordinary, but are you okay? You look exhausted. We can push the schedule. Kenny, I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. This is what I do. This is who I am.
June 25th, 2009. Morning, Holmby Hills, Los Angeles. Dr. Conrad Murray had been administering Propofol, a surgical anesthetic, in Michael's bedroom every night to help him sleep. Propofol is meant only for hospital use, with full monitoring, never at home. Murray gave Michael Propofol that morning. Then he left the room. When he returned, Michael was unresponsive. 911 was called 82 minutes after Michael stopped breathing. Paramedics were not told about the Propofol. At 2:26 p.m., Michael Jackson was pronounced dead. He was 50 years old. The coroner's ruling? Acute Propofol intoxication,
classified as homicide. Conrad Murray was convicted of involuntary manslaughter. He served less than 2 years in prison.
Michael Jackson is gone. But Michael Jackson is not gone. He won 13 Grammy Awards, 28 Guinness World Records, the first black artist played on MTV, 500 million records sold worldwide, over $300 million given to charity in his lifetime. His dance moves are still being learned by children born after his death. Whatever the controversies, whatever the pain, the artist, the performer, the human being who moved a world, he was real. And he was like nothing that came before or after. The king of pop. Forever.